Dude, smooth. Dude, smooth. Hey, smooth, nigga. What you know about that, Ty? You see them high beams. You see them.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sideline. Thrilled to be back in Oklahoma City. The Thunder ready for that home court advantage. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense.
Data on the system.
after each one of them.
Has to Wembenyama. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's Oklahoma City. It's a 3-point game. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Leonard. Bird pulls it in. And Dorian is feeling good. Kawhi Leonard, still one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
You know what, Kevin? The way he's battled through injuries and the game's still important enough to him that he's stuck around. And you're so right. When he is healthy, he remains a two-way force. This guy is an absolute Hall of Famer.
Here's SGA. Following the bucket by the Spurs. Out to Johnson. From deep three-point land. They get the rebound. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Second shot opportunity. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
Damn, come on, Spade.
Draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so here is Oklahoma City following the three-pointer by San Antonio. SGA with the bucket.
Now, this is his bread and butter, folks. SGA lives inside the painted area.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Guys, back over to you.
Thank you once again, Allie.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Good D by Thompson.
The defense perform on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Leonard. Wembanyama with the
Damn.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Edie with it. Now guarding Here's SGA. Six to shoot. Drains the three-pointer.
SGA creates so many shots by doing exactly that. Get to the area and then kick it out to three.
Fox.
Deuce, relax.
Fox with the jam.
Deuce, relax.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Now, Gilgeous Alexander. Leonard, no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. First team foul. Here's Wembanyama. Out to Bird. Just 5 on the clock. A shot off that time. The Thunder with the lead. .146 left in the first. Garnett, high post. Out to Johnson. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Outside, George. Thompson outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. With the step back. With the drive. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Wow, look at how he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it more than capable of scoring at all three levels. And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Here's Jerome. Puts up a three. Sinks the three-pointer. 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And one of the highlights for this group was the fact that
I heard that through the mic.
from the charity strike. That's a huge factor.
Here's Sharp, and he drives in. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
Oh, and he capped that one off with a little something extra switching hands on the dunk.
He knows how to get some hang time there. Great play. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's San Antonio leading by a point. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
I like Ty Jerome, DB. He gives his team valuable lineup flexibility.
That's exactly right, Kevin, because he can play the 1 guard, he can play the 2 guard, you can have him run your team for long stretches when your lead guard needs a rest. This guy is incredible.
Down low. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over.
And you have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
There's a good screen. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more. Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Vassell drives in.
Oh, great recognition by Vassell. Read the defense and took the opportunity.
Here's Thompson. Oh! And the serious dunk to finish it off.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance. That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And now, Allie Laporte says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned. Back to you, Kevin.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Close to making the
Why he cut?
pay for the lax coverage.
Why he cut?
San Antonio leading by 4. Vassell on the wing. Sharp with it. 8 points for him. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
A 3-ball. They get it again. Here's Garnett. And
Oh
goal.
my God.
Last touch by Barnes. Garnett surveying the defense. Second shot. You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and them drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Kev, this is so fascinating to me because we've seen a reversion back to a little bit more of a physical game, but without some definitive guidelines, it makes the official's job harder.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pit, no rotation. My goodness.
And here's Sharp. He's got 8. Out to the right wing. Garnett with the block.
Sent another one back the way it came.
Oklahoma City on D. Pocket 6. Pass to Bird. From deep. He can't hit that shot.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
The Thunder made just one free throw in this one, and a lot of misses beginning to pile up. And that one misses. The Thunder with the lead. On the wing, Thompson. Rob. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And here's Bird from the arc. San Antonio again missing. Wallace outside. From outside the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Jackson drives in. And the dunk by Jackson. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Pass to Cook. Back to George. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Jackson with it. Picked up by Thompson. Bird outside. Jackson with the screen. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Wallace. Still without a basket. Here's Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets by.
No good on that one. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Out to Thompson. Carter on the wing. The putback. They shoot again. Rebound San Antonio. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this. That game is the first and last of their home series. They kick out to Fox. And here's Bird from the arc. Rebound by Wallace.
He's got a pace stroke. That one almost dropped.
About 7 seconds separate the shot and game clocks. Pass to Thompson. Trying to get something going. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. There's Jackson with the 3. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Spurs lead by 5. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. There's Jackson with the 3. Jackson missing again. Thompson with the bucket.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Silky 3-pointer by Bird.
Boy,
So Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Bird. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he can't get the first one. Second free throw, no good. Thunder trailing by 4. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there cost them a possession.
And the Spurs with possession. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And the speed of the Aaron Fox. Wow. GAE gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine waterbug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Garnett.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Thunder trailing by 7. Thompson surveying the floor. Now, here's SGA. Here's Garnett. Over Wembanyama. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Spurs leading by 7. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Leonard. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming
That
up.
was on Wemby, man.
Question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Thunder made just 1 free throw in this one, and a lot of misses beginning to pile up. seconds. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Gilgeous Alexander so quick off the floor.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Here's Wembenyama. And it's Wembenyama with the jam.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a face.
Oh, bounce to the outs, Craig, yeah. Showing off the bunny. As to Jackson. Spurs working the ball around now. And here we go. Johnson heading to the hoop.
So we're talking about a multi-time winner of the Defensive Player of the Year. Huge hands, creates lots of turnovers.
Here's Jackson. Out to Bird. Misses the three.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an executioner. Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
And another turnover here by San Antonio.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 4. Now here's Leonard. It's Thompson off the drive. It's rebounded by Hayes. And stolen by Thompson. Outside for SGA. Back to Edie. And the dunk by Edie.
Well, pretty pass from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Pass to Jerome. Shot clock at 6. And here's Hayes. Here's the drive. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court
got 8. Jerome with it. Inside. Barnes throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Cam Whitmore.
That's just the perfect example of improved strength by Barnes, able to finish +1.
And that's an intentional foul. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 6-point game. Here's Thompson. Takes it inside. And he can't jam it through. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition tape foul. The Spurs shot 3 of 7 at the foul line.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Pass to Vassell. A 3-pointer is right on target. Vassell's got 5 now.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for. So fast of foot on the run or steer, tough to catch.
Now, here's Sean. 9 points in the game so far. Jacks up a 3. Vassell, no good. Under trailing by 8. Smith outside. Pass to Carter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Carter's got his first 2 points.
Well, you see